Hello and welcome back again to Stupid Boy. Today we are going to talk about the knockout, not knockout to be honest, the knockdown, the three knockdowns that shocked the world, and how Ryan Garcia shocked everyone. And it's kind of he made fool of everyone for believing that he was delusional, for believing that I made a video where I subtitled it as quit yapping little bro, because I was like, this man is out of his mind. He's just saying delusional things just to sell this fight, and he knows he will lose, so he's just trying to make good payday, and he just wants to retire after that. I thought that that was true. So first time on this channel, I will admit that I was wrong in that perspective, because the problem with Ryan Garcia, studying Ryan Garcia's behavior, is that I think there's a part of Ryan Garcia that believed in what he said. Because Ryan Garcia, if he believed that he is going to win this title, he would have done everything to make the weight 140 pounds. He didn't make weight. He was 143 pounds. So he's not winning the championship. So the reason why I think this happened is that a part of him believed that he would lose this fight, but there was still a part of him that was calculating like how I will win this fight. And everybody knows, like, I'm not going to talk about the left hook that he landed, because that's everyone on the internet will talk about it, because like, it's just a technical thing to do. And I do talk about technical stuff of the fights, but in this video I will talk about the mental side of the things, because I think that is more important to look, and that is the main story here. Because what Ryan Garcia did, what Ryan Garcia tried to, I mean, make it as a game plan to fight someone like Devin Haney, is that he tried to make Devin Haney believe that Ryan Garcia was delusional. And he was delusional in this fight. He was delusional because I will say a couple of things that made me believe that he was a little bit delusional. Because, like, what we believe that Ryan Garcia was out of his mind is actually not true. I think it was like he made a plan for that. If he loses, then he is will be like, he was just out of his mind, so let's just, I mean, he was never that good, so let him get a very good payday, because he did bring good eyeballs into the fight. And he was like, many people watching him, and he just tried to maximize that. And I have a theory regarding that. I will talk about two things. The first thing I will talk about is that Ryan Garcia was being delusional even in the fight, because he was trying to do the firefight. But there's a problem, because if you say that Ryan Garcia was delusional and he was just trying to win this fight by knocking out, I think there's a part of me that says that it was some kind of intentional thing to do, because he knew that he can not win this fight by having a bit, what should I say, a common way of, like the boxing, the technical boxing thing. And although that's very boring, but that's technical boxing, managing the distance. And Devin Haney wins some round because of what he did, like technical boxing. And the people who are, I mean, I will talk about Devin Haney in this video too, because I think that is also very important to talk about, because how Devin Haney approached this fight and how he behaved during the fight, because I want to talk about that, because people are not giving enough credit to Devin Haney. I think so, and I give credit when where credit is due, and I will do that in this video. I will talk about him later, but let's just focus on Ryan Garcia. So the first point of me is that he was even delusional in the fight. The second point, as I have said previously, as may have given it away, but I have said that Ryan Garcia wasn't serious by making his weight. Like, if he was really serious about winning this title, if he was like, I will win this title somehow, I will win this fight anyhow, I mean, like, in any scenario I'm going to win. If he was that, like, that that he made such a great mind game and he would have won, he would have made weight. So I think the part of him was delusional. But now I will get to the real point of the video, is that this is one of the best displays of mixed, I mean, sorry, I just talk about mixed martial arts. So this is the one of the best displays of martial arts, and how you can make someone believe in certain type of, like, if you are delusional, if you act delusional, the other martial artist or the other boxer will start believing in you if you're good at it. And we saw this all the time, like in the old days we saw this again and again with old fighters. They used to play mind games, and they used to bait people into some kind of, like setup that they do. And you know what he used to say, I mean, Devin Haney's father, Bill Haney, said to Ryan Garcia that you should try to, bang with, I mean, you should try to do the thing that Max Holloway did in his last fight against Justin Gaethje. You should stand and bang with, Devin Haney, because I know that your Devin Haney can knock you out. And all that is absolutely, I mean, outrageous thing to say, because I never seen Devin Haney knocking someone out as cold as, I mean, he might have did somewhere in his career, but I haven't seen him do that to, world class fighters. So I won't say that he won't knock out anyone, but I will say that he's like, he doesn't have the same power that Ryan Garcia's left hook has. I mean, Ryan Garcia has a crazy left hook. Alex Pereira has a crazy left hook, and left hook is something like very good. I need to understand more about left hooks, because I've never given the left hook much credit. It's a very good punch, because it's like, you can hit a moving target by, you know by the left hook. So I think left hook is very good. That's the only thing that I think that left hook is very good at, because other things, it's not good for maintaining distance and all that. Okay, I'm getting too technical. I As I said, that I won't talk about technical things in the fight, but I just cannot stop myself, because I really like the nature of, like combat sports, and I really like to fight. I mean, I really like to talk about fights, how to, technical details and all. And these days I'm not trying to edit my videos too much because of work and all that. And as you can see, I'm a doctor. I want to, like, do these things where I talk about martial arts, because these things, I always say that I talk about martial arts because it just makes me remind me of, it just makes me, okay, I talk about martial arts because I have no friends in my real life who watch martial arts, mixed martial arts. I usually talk about UFC stuff. So if you like this such type of content, you can like, share, and subscribe. This is not the end of the video. I'm just trying to explain my condition here. I just I just realized that I never get to the point that I was about to in the start of the video, and I just drag the video on and just talk about anything that comes into my mind randomly. Maybe I'm not good in communication, but at least I am trying. I mean, at least I'm trying to have people from all over the world who watch martial arts, and they just comment on my video, and I really like it. One of my videos got 1,000 views, and I'm so happy about that. So if you like such content, please like, share, and subscribe. What I will say about, the mind game that Ryan Garcia used is that Ryan Garcia has displayed that if you're good at making the other person believe in what you're doing, you are like, you can do these things. You can shock the world, because everyone, I mean, because he acted so delusional that everyone, even me, like, I assess, assess this, I assess personalities, I assess people, that how delusional they are, and what they're doing may be just a representation, because I assess all the times martial artists and everyone who just use mental game. So I just assess people. But I say that he got me, even, like, he was like doing such delusional things that I thought that maybe that he was really delusional. But he wasn't, like, he wasn't truly, he was, a part of him was, but he was making a plan to, knock out someone, I mean, like, knock out someone like Devin Haney, because he knew that he cannot do this without being a little delusional. I mean, you're fighting someone in a boxing ring, you have to be a little bit delusional. And I've seen this with many famous boxers, many famous martial artists. They are a little bit delusional in their head. So, and I'm not talking about like delusion in terms of, I mean, you have to be delusional in terms of, in order to fight with someone in a cage or in a boxing ring, you have to be, because like, you have to, because it's just like a game of inches. Anyone can knock you out. So you have to be a little bit delusional to do that. The thing about Devin Haney, because as I said, I will talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney is he is very, very courageous. That's what I will say. He's very, very courageous because he was stumbled badly in the seventh round and he continued to get up. I don't know how he get up, but he got up, and then he was stumbled in 10th round and 11th round, three knockdowns for Ryan Garcia. But Devin Haney showed his heart, and that's what I will always respect. People are hating on him because we thought that he will do his technical boxing thing and he will defeat Ryan Garcia easily, and it was like a very shocking thing, and it was like a fraud check for Devin Haney. But you should respect Devin Haney for getting out of those conditions and trying to complete this fight. And I will never say that it was a draw like one judge gave. I mean, it's always wrong, something wrong with something is always wrong with one judge who gave this fight to another person without even like they don't even deserve it. I mean, Ryan Garcia clearly won this fight. I don't know what these judges are having in between the fights. Why? I mean, 112 to 112 is just crazy. I mean, how can you give Devin Haney this fight? And although you can give him 2 or 3 rounds, but no, you cannot give him the like 102 draw. I mean, I was so afraid that they will make it a draw because Ryan Garcia didn't make weight, and if the champion loses, then the belt loses its real meaning. The loser is having the belts is just crazy. So this is the thing I really wanted to talk about. Devin Haney. Devin Haney isn't a coward. He did the things that a boxer should do, that a martial artist should do, and he did great things. Like he got up, he showed his heart, but he got baited. He was really baited into believing that Ryan Garcia is really out of his mind, and he just lost. I think a part of me just wants to think about it in a technical way, that he was a little bit erratic. He was a little bit too much. He wasn't cautious enough. That's all I will say. So that's what we do in this channel. We talk about martial arts, we talk about football, we talk about the things that get me excited, not in a bad way, but in a good way, like martial arts, football, boxing. And if you like such content, please like, share, subscribe. There's a link to my Patreon on my YouTube channel description. You can easily, like become a Patreon member if you want to support this channel. I don't do anything on the Patreon. I just want to improve the content quality. I just want to improve the production quality, and I'm not going to waste, I mean, not waste, I'm not going to spend my money on it. I will just spend whatever I will earn. I will try to spend and try to, I just record by using my phone. In between work, I try to do these videos because you know a part of my childhood was watching boxing fights, watching UFC fights, watching martial arts, WWE even. Like when I was kid, I used to watch WWE all day. So I don't want that kid to die. I want, like I want him to feel this thing where there are people still. I mean, even though in my real life right now, in my professional life, I don't have people who watch martial arts, but I want that kid to remain alive inside me, and I want that kid to like have people that still watch martial arts, that still watch UFC, that still watch boxing, and comment on my videos. And then I will be like, okay, there are still people like me, because I don't have people like me in my real life. They don't watch martial arts. So if you comment, I will feel like, okay, there are still people like me, so I should watch martial arts more. So if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Maybe I say too much, but promise I will edit it down somehow, or maybe I will just upload the unedited version. I think this is the best way to communicate with people in terms of like just express yourself, and that's what I like to do. But sometimes it gets too boring. If it's too boring, I'm sorry. If you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Peace.